Jasper, and then you get up to the middle region around Charleston and up towards Georgetown, and then Georgetown and on up to Oree is the northern region. And all of those have certain routes, certain roads that have been designated as evacuation routes. And those are the roads that you should take, no matter what they say on Google or anything else. Follow those evacuation signs. And one of those signs is right there. That's what it looks like. And they're the same everywhere all over the state. If you're on one of those roads from wherever you are, one of those highways, you're in the right place. And you'll see at intersections, you'll see uniformed personnel, you'll see vehicles, and they will be there to assist as well. But what we want to do is people to understand where they're supposed to go, how they get from where they are to getting on up to the upstage, and try to move briskly and understand where you're going before you start. So now is the time to do that. This map depicts some of these roads. It'll be, we'll have more explanation about that in a minute, but those are the ones to follow. Also, we will at some point, we will have a reversal of lanes on I-26, and we will also have reversal of lanes around Myrtle Beach and also around Beaufort. For a few miles there, I-26 will be reversed all the way from Charleston up until I-77 in Columbia. And that will take place, that we believe, at about 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, at which time that would be the same time that if things are going as they're going now without much change, that will be the time that the evacuation order, which I will issue, will take place, will be effective, that is, as of 10 o'clock this Saturday morning. I've issued an executive order today requiring the owners of 2,370 public and private dams in South Carolina to immediately begin lowering the water levels as necessary to accommodate heavy rain levels. What that means under the law is they should go examine the dams, understand that rain is coming, make a decision as to how much water should be left in that, behind that dam, and lower it appropriately. And if that is not done, we have the authority, or DHEC, to go and help them do it, and do it themselves if the owners refuse to do it or are not able to do it. On healthcare facilities, I've issued an executive order today requiring the evacuation of facilities along the coast in the potential impact zones along the coast. This is nursing homes, healthcare facilities, from Hurricane Irma as of 2 o'clock today. That order takes effect as of 2 o'clock today. Where are those? What counties are they in? Those facilities, healthcare facilities, are located in the counties of Jasper, Beaufort, Colleton, Dorchester, Charleston, Berkeley, Georgetown, and Oree. I'll repeat them. The counties of Jasper, Beaufort, Colleton, Dorchester, Charleston, Berkeley, Georgetown, and Oree. That is where the healthcare facilities need to begin evacuation as of 2 o'clock today, which is just passed. What is a healthcare facility? A healthcare facility includes hospitals, nursing homes, assisted living facilities, alcohol and substance abuse hospitals, and other similar types which are listed in the executive order. I'll say it again. Those healthcare facilities include hospitals, nursing homes, assisted living facilities, alcohol and substance abuse hospitals, and other similar types which are listed in the executive order. As I mentioned, I intend to issue an evacuation order which will take place as things now stand at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. It is also at that time that the lane reversals on I-26 and several of the other roads in the other zones will have their lane reversals beginning to be in effect. And that means you will not be able to get on the road at the end at which the traffic is flowing. All the lanes will be going in one direction. Also, it's likely that I will announce tomorrow that schools and government offices will be closed on Monday, September the 11th, and Tuesday, September the 12th. in some or all of the 46 counties in the state. Again, I will announce tomorrow, it's likely that schools and state government offices will be closed on Monday, September the 11th. Remember, we're expecting the storm we start feeling some strong winds on Sunday evening, Sunday night, and we expect to feel the full brunt of it on Monday. So we expect to close those schools on Monday, September the 11th, and Tuesday, September the 12th, in some or all of the counties. Why would we close the schools away from the coast on up in towards the upstate? That's because we're going to have a lot of people trying to get away from the coast and to go to the Midlands and the upstate. So we can't have school buses and children and a lot of traffic there. We're trying to clear it out as much as we can to allow this flow of traffic to go unimpeded. And there's one other thing to remember. Since 1999, we've not had a hurricane come to South Carolina after first traveling up the coast from Florida through Georgia and into us. What that means is we are already experiencing additional high levels of traffic from those states coming into our state to escape the storm and to get to safer ground. So as that storm proceeds on, there'll be more and more people from Georgia and from Florida coming through South Carolina, which will add to the burden on our highways. So what we urge everyone to do is get prepared. If you can leave now, go ahead. But be sure, as we tell everybody, be prepared. Remember to put your important papers, particularly insurance papers. If you have insurance on your home, you might want to have those papers handy. Any valuable photographs, photograph albums, valuables. Remember to turn off the stove. Do a lot of simple things like that as you leave your home. Remember, your pets have food, medicine for yourself, but also for your pets. Have leashes for your pets. Inform your relatives of where you plan to go. Lock your house, apartment, business. Be sure to have your credit cards, any kind of identification you think you may need. And remember, we do not know when you will be able to come back to your home or your office. But until it is declared safe to do so by the local authorities, we will alert you to that as well. You will not be allowed to go back to your home or your office. So lock it up tight and leave, and be sure to take what you must have with you. We are informed by the Petroleum Association about gas supply. There may be some spot shortages, temporary shortages, but we do not think we could run out of gas. The stations are being resupplied. The worst thing that we can do is panic and everybody run out and get more gas and fill up a lot of containers and things that they're really not going to need. If we have a deliberate, constant process that is set out by the signs and by the directions and the instructions and information that we'll be disseminating, we ought to be able to have a good, orderly process that will keep us all safe and secure and protect our property. So that's the beginning of this message.